Yes, Auto Chief, new week, new car. Pay attention. We told you we had to show you something about the Mazda, the interior. We had to do the interior. We have yet to do that. Today we are going to do the interior, let you have an idea why we say the boys from Hiroshima are doing big things. But before that, we still have to give you, a good drive, let you feel the 6-speed automatic gearbox in this Mazda, especially the semi-automatic side where you can control yourself. So we have a good stretch. That's off the new Pokuase interchange, so that's where we are headed. But here right now we are in the environment of ACP estate. We are just coming out. So admire. Now we are in regular drive. So when we get to the entrance of the interchange, that's where we're going to see what this thing can do. So let me see. Let me even get used to it. So this, okay, interestingly for Mazda, it's up when you want to downshift, it's up, and when you want to upshift, it's down. So that's a bit unusual, but we're gonna play with it. So we are in regular automatic mode. Let's go quickly. Just switch over. Now let's go to semi-automatic mode. Upshift to 3. Upshift to 4. Stay out of our way. And cameraman, please stay off my odometer. We don't want the police people to be doing anything. 5th gear. Oh no. Okay, let's do. This is a good stretch to do anything. So watch it. We are going to downshift to 4th. Just demonstrate the power this car has. Back to 4th. Let's settle on that. This is a good stretch so far, and it's a clean stretch. I mean, this part reminds you of a place not too familiar. Yeah. So 5th gear again. Right, at the brake. See how it goes. Does it downshift? Okay, it doesn't downshift, so we have to downshift ourselves. Still good. We're going to turn when we get a U-turn. 5th gear. Please don't show the speedometer. I don't want to get into trouble. Are we okay with that? Cool. Okay. So still 5th gear. We are doing the U-turn and heading back towards Kwabenya. But as you can see, this is a very good stretch for a Sunday cruise. So prior to this car, most of the semi-automatic cars that I drive, when you brake, it downshift for you. Okay, at least now it's downshifting. Okay, so I'm back in 3rd. Let's see how this car will do. Okay, 3rd. Let's do magic with the 3rd. With the 4th. 5th. Letting you see all the 6 gears in action. Woo! Gone. Okay, down to 5th to get more power. Fifth. Oh, 6th. Look at this guy. Abobo, you are facing us. Accra. Many things you go see for Accra, some be that. Even on this stretch, you see Abobo, you are facing this on you. I mean, head on, Charlie. Yeah. So when we tell you this is the best compact SUV under 40,000, but even if you don't want to go extravagant and you don't want to go to Touring, Grand Touring and Grand Touring Reserve, you can stay around 30,000 US, brand new from the US. Of course, when you come to Accra, you are paying duties and all that stuff. But well priced, well equipped. You saw the machine in action. Now let's shift to regular automatic. Okay, power is here. Easy. This car has enough of power and is available. So that's when you are in any of this, that 185 horses it comes. If you see me in this machine and you don't hold something more tuned like a sports car, something on the BMW side of things, when I doing the maneuvers, I beg you, don't follow suit. We don't want any issues. Yeah, we're here, we're back on it. So let's see if we'll get some sunshine. We need some sunshine to do the interior shoot. So that's where here looks good. So we are going to check it out. Let's see. Okay. Yes, Auto Chief, new week, new car. But this one, you've seen it already. 2019 Mazda CX-5 Touring with the preferred equipment package. What does that mean when we say preferred equipment package for Mazda? For the CX-5, we are thinking three things. We are thinking sunroof, we are thinking Bose 10-speaker Bose sound system, and then we are also thinking power tailgate. It opens automatic. So three main things. And it changes how this car is. And the fit and finish, you know, when you see interior, you get the direct with suede inset. Understand that. So, but today, we're not going to talk too much. We showed you the exterior a couple of months ago, but there are a few things about the interior, some of the equipment package, blindside monitoring, lane keep assist, things of that nature, and we needed to demonstrate to you. So that's why we are here. So we'll get right into the car, let you see the fit and finish. This is one of the best, easily the best. Autoblog, when they drove this car, they thought of Porsche Macan. These were the sort of comparisons. As for car and driver, they said enough about this. Same for other car, you know, journalists and everything. So QB Auto Chief, I don't have to speak too much. Facts don't lie, you know. So we just get inside the car, let you see some of the beautiful things inside. Understand our car, we're here. Yes, Auto Chief, new week, new car. We brought you the 2019 Mazda CX-5 with the Touring with the equipment package. So that's mid-trim, but quite loaded. And so, but then some of our viewers, some of our followers, they asked for quite a good overview of the interior. And the reason is that there are some features about the interior that we need to tell you about. Key. But if you know, before I get there, let me power the machine. I need some AC, so let's power that. Yeah, but you know, I get excited whenever I'm inside this Mazda, this second generation Mazda CX-5, because with the second generation Mazda CX-5, the boys at Hiroshima, that's where Mazda comes from. They took their time, they perfected the design, and because in terms of philosophy, they are thinking moving the brand up market. So they are looking at brands like BMW, Mercedes, Audi. Those are the brands they are looking at. And you can look at, when you benchmark right, look at this interior. This is Audi great interior. You know, when it comes to interiors, anybody who knows about cars knows that Audi, they make some of the best interiors. So just admire the interior. Look at, everything is soft touch. Padded, well padded, and look at the stitching, just letting you know that they have higher aspirations for the brand. And this, as I told you, this is the Touring with the preferred equipment package. So right there, Bose sound system, 10 speaker. Because of YouTube and copyright issues, we won't play you any music. But other than that, I'm giving you some good hip hop for you to feel the bass, and the woofer is in the trunk. The woofer, you know, that adds up to the 10 speaker. Yeah, I'm excited. But yes, look at the Bose. The badging is there for you to have an idea where Bose belongs. You know, even Porsche Macan, you can find Bose in it. So, and look at this. This is leatherette with suede insets. You see, the customer who I ordered this one for, a lady, she said she wants an interior, light colored interior. Usually when I'm doing orders for Ghana, I would say I would prefer, you know, dark color, because, you know, that can be an issue. But she said no, I know how I'm gonna keep my car. So this has been in town for a couple of, you know, couple of months, and it's still looking good. So apart from that, you also get the sunroof or moonroof, however you call it. So I mean, this is standard stuff, so don't waste too much time with that. Fill some of the air. Yes, and in 2019, the most important thing that happened in 2019 to people with smartphones is that after a lot of complaints, after a lot of talk, in 2019, Mazda listened, and they added onto the infotainment system Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. So now let me just demonstrate the Apple CarPlay and how it integrates seamlessly with this infotainment system. And the screen is 7-inch. It's quite big. Yes, so straight away, let's understand one thing. With this infotainment system, how it works is this. When the car is stationary, you can use this knob here to control, or also use touch. As soon as you move the car, the touch won't work. So now, because the car is stationary, I'm going to use touch. So I say yes. So you see Apple CarPlay, because the Apple iPhone is plugged in, so that's how come it's activated. When I plug in an Android phone, that one will also activate. So this functionality is very important for 2019 and Apple. So if you're someone who cares about this, and you intend to buy a Mazda CX-5, look for 2019 and upwards. Additionally, in 2019 is when Mazda introduced the 2.5 turbocharged engine, the one that makes 250 horses. So understand that. Pay attention to this. Okay, so now let's see how it goes. Let's activate let's see the Apple CarPlay in action. One thing which is important to note is that with iPhone, in order for you to use the Apple CarPlay, you have to enable Siri. That's the first thing you must do. And once you've done that, you've connected the phone to the car, then you go to applications. So here, because it's stationary, let me use even touch. See? And then we just touch Apple CarPlay, and there you see. So that's the screen. But let me just even combine the use of the rotary knob as well. So now CarPlay. Now let's go to phone. So if you want to make a phone call, let's do recent calls. So you just run through it, your contacts, keypad. And the good thing about this car is that because there are these shortcut buttons, anything you don't want and you want to go back, you just go back a few. Yes. So now let's go back. We want to move back to the Mazda infotainment system. So watch. And this thing moves up, down, left, right. So you see we are on podcast. Let's come back to Mazda. Click on it. So we are in Mazda. So we are in the original entertainment system. So important thing to know, before the Apple CarPlay system works, you have to enable Siri. And then it's quite easy. It links seamlessly. So that's one thing. We'll find time and also get you a demonstration of the Android Auto. But this is one thing to know, very important to know. It's a feature people like, so that's why we have to show it to you. So now let's go back to home. And it's important. I have to demonstrate to you, I have to let you know that this car came with some good safety features. Important. So let's go straight into settings. Let me show you. So we had less touchscreen, I like it, but as I told you, when this car is moving, it doesn't work. So let's go to safety. Distance recognition support system. This one, when you are following a car, it lets you know the distance that's safe. So that's very important feature. And then this second one is very important. This one, when you are in the city and there's an emergency and you need to brake, this car will think quicker than you and it will self-brake, automatic braking. So that's very important. But the only caveat is this: when you are traveling, that system might not work for you, because there are instances where you yourself have to do that emergency braking. That's after you do an overtaking and you have to come back in. You have to be in control of that car. So at that moment, you have to go here. I did a travel to Kumasi, and for me to be in control of my braking, I had to deactivate. And when you deactivate, it shows on your dashboard that the system is off. But we are in the city, so we are activating again. You see, so that's on. Quickly, let's go back to another important feature, blind spot monitoring. For that, I don't turn that thing off. I keep it on, because when a car is in your blind spot, this car will beep to let you know that, especially the moment you indicate that you are going to turn into that lane, beep a couple of more times for you to know that there's a car on your blind side. Very important. And this lane keep assist also is the same or similar. When you are trying to, whenever you move away from your lane, the car will show you, and everything will be displayed in this screen here that you are moving into another lane, and you will see that no, that's not your lane. So these are important features, safety features. So I mean, it makes driving this car, a dream. Enough of that. I needed to bring you these things, because most important, as I told you, is this one. When you are traveling, you need to deactivate. Remember that. But when you're in the city, it's a very good function to have, a good feature. Thank you, Auto Chief, New Week, New Car. I told you, anything you are not sure about when it comes to cars, call me. I always leave my numbers, or hit me in the comment section. Whatever it is, what car you want us to review, we'll come back with you. Just come back to you, do everything quick. Thank you, I appreciate it. Subscribe, don't forget, subscribe. Thank you.